Oh, let's see. It is the 4th of February, and I just got of 2020, and I just got through watching the President's State of the Union address. And the only reason I'm making this is because I'm extra pissed off. I watched the thing in its entirety, and I never took my eyes off of Nancy Pelosi. If you have not watched Trump's State of the Union address for 2020, watch it online, watch it in its entirety, and watch Nancy Pelosi. What Nancy Pelosi does is she is signaling back and forth to her constituents in Congress. When she stands, they stand. If you watch, she's always looking at them, and she's signaling them when they can stand and when they can clap. And they only do it when she does. And if the camera pans across the crowd, watch all the congresswomen dressed in white. Watch who they stand for or what they stand for. Watch what they don't stand for. Watch what they don't clap. It's infuriating when you watch it. And if you watch Nancy Pelosi fumbling through papers right behind the president. What she's doing is, I suspect that is the president's entire speech. And if you watch her, she's reading along with what he's saying. Try to lip read when you can. At one time, the president makes, and I wish I could remember what he said, he makes a statement about something that comes out of the heart. And she lips, she parrots what he says with her lips, and then she makes this face, like, that's new. And then when it's all over, and I don't know if it's customary or not, as soon as he's done, she picks it up and she rips it all in half. Now, something happens midway through this when he talks about supporting the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, where there's some kind of nonsense going on with the Congress. And you see Nancy Pelosi pointing in that direction, and she's trying to stop something from happening. Somebody walks out. Somebody gets escorted out. I'm guessing it's somebody from Congress. And some of these women, all dressed in white, stand up and clap. Look, you may not own a firearm, and that is your right. But you have the right to own one if you want one. And I think that's an important thing. You have the right to defend your home. You have the right to defend your stuff yourself. Criminals will always have weapons against you. And if you think having laws put in place that are going to restrict you as a legal gun owner, you think that the criminals are going to respect any of those laws? They're always going to get that shit on the black market. It's just like once when they made alcohol illegal. Didn't stop people from getting alcohol and making alcohol. It had a rise of a criminal empire in it. The point is I got infuriated when I watched this because it was not the president I was concerned about watching. I wanted to watch what Pelosi was going to do. I wanted to watch what that Congress was going to do. And they would pan. They didn't show a lot of it, to be honest with you. Maybe another news network does. But it is shameful. It is shameful. And I actually saw my representative from Congress sitting all dressed in white in that mess. I saw it. I saw her, and it pissed me off. We're all Americans. You should be glad when he makes strides for all of us. You should be glad when this man has made our country better. But no, you have these idiots that don't do that. It's shameful. Vote their asses out of office. Know who your congressperson is. Know who your person is the Senate is. I saw my senator in there shaking his head with sitting next to Chuck Schumer. And it angers me because these people don't give a damn about the country. They don't care about you. What they want an agenda. Listen to what they clap. Listen to what they boo. Watch how they react when Rush Limbaugh gets honored. I'm not a big fan of Rush Limbaugh, but you know what? I mean, I understand why he's being honored there. I get it. In case you didn't see it, he gets the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Barack Obama gave that medal to Ellen DeGeneres. I don't think she should have got that. For what? Being a lesbian on TV, and you get the Presidential Medal of Freedom for that? And people would applaud that and think that's fantastic, but they're gonna boo and hiss at Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh, regardless of what anybody thinks of him, is a pioneer in the conservative radio movement. You can't hold a candle to him. The whole reason Fox News exists really is because of Rush Limbaugh. I've never listened to him at length. I think at one time in my life I might have listened to him more but I don't listen to him now. But damn, being American, be grateful that you have a president who wants the country to do good instead of platitudes. Come on, what kind of nonsense is? Oh God, I was riled up, and I'm glad I'm alone because man, I would have scared anybody in this household. I probably scared my dogs at this point. But it's just, oh my God. Watch it. Watch the president's State of the Union address and watch Nancy Pelosi and keep your eye on all the women dressed in white trying to make a statement. Look for your congressperson, look for your senator, look and see if they represent what you believe. If you don't want these people to stand when he says something good, I guess I've said it a million times. Your Congress people represent you. And if they by being asswipes, by being anti-American, if that's what represents you, all right, so what? But damn, I mean, what kind of worthless person? Go live in China. Maybe you'll like living there better.